Okay, hello everyone, my name is Sara, and today I'm presenting our research evaluating privacy perceptions, experience, and behavior of software development teams. First of all, privacy violations are increasing all around the world. To address this, many countries have introduced different new privacy regulations like GDPR in Europe and CCPA in California. These new regulations increase pressure on developers to implement stronger privacy solutions and measures to avoid any penalties and keep user trust. However, most small development teams lack the needed privacy expertise and legal resources to create clear, consistent, and uniform privacy policies. Our research aims to address several key questions. I'm going to review all of them quickly. The first one is, are there any differences in privacy perceptions among various roles, locations, and other demographics? Secondly, does access to privacy experts like CPO impact privacy perceptions and practices? Third, how do privacy practices and experiences vary according to software development lifecycle, SDLC, roles, locations, and other demographics? And the last, what is the degree of familiarity of different roles regarding privacy concepts, approaches, tools, and regulations? To answer these questions, we conducted a mixed method survey using Qualtrics on Prolific platform. We gathered responses from 362 participants across 23 countries in different regions like US, Europe, UK, South Africa, Mexico, Canada, and South America. Also including different roles like, it's in a table on a slide, like product manager, developers, Q&A, information security, privacy experts, and so on. Also, the survey include, different sections, demographic questions, general privacy question, and role-specific questions. Most participants identify as male. They are below 45 years old and have completed bachelor's degree, mainly in computer science, IT, data science, and electrical computer engineering majors. And also, more than half of them work in a company more than 100 employees. So, first of all, we found many different definitions of privacy among participants because we asked them to define privacy. So after that, it was an open-ended question. Then we started to annotate their answers, and we annotate them in 15 categories, as you can see in a figure in a slide. And this shows how complex privacy perceptions are. Also, in our next finding, we found that information security members were the most confident in their company's security and privacy measures, while quality assurance members were the least confident. However, we didn't find any correlation between confidence and demographic factors. We also found that larger companies are more likely to have a CPO, and companies with a CPO are more confident in their privacy and security measures. However, having a CPO doesn't always improve privacy practices or reduce breaches. Our results show that privacy impact assessments were created at various stages in the SDLC, mainly in planning stage. However, most team members didn't know about them or how they were created. And also, larger companies were more likely to conduct them than smaller ones. Also, we found that privacy policies are mainly handled by legal experts, and templates and privacy policy generators also often used. The main challenges are making sure privacy policies follow regulations and they are correct and complete. So then we assess privacy behaviors based on familiarity with 4 things: regulations, privacy by design, privacy enhancing technology, pets, and knowledge sources. So we found that participants were most familiar with GDPR, followed by HIPAA, and also information security members knew more about the regulations, while quality assurance members knew the list. We found that privacy by design approaches are not commonly used, and only 57% of developers use them, and even fewer know about them. This shows a big gap in how privacy by design is integrated into development. To fix this, we need to make privacy by design approaches easier to use and ready for everyday tasks. But about PETs, privacy enhancing technologies, they are used a bit more than privacy by design strategies. However, over 40% of developers don't use PETs, and they are not sure about them. And developers prefer security-oriented PETs over privacy-oriented ones. That it shows that they are focused more on security in current practices. Also, developers often use online forums like Stack Overflow and GitHub to seek privacy information. We found that over 50% of participants use these platforms daily, and it shows that these platforms are really important, but we should be sure that the information from these sources, they are accurate and reliable. Also, we did some analysis on location too. We found that participants in the Europe and UK are more familiar with GDPR, while those in US and Canada know more about HIPAA. And also, regulations like COPPA, CCPA, and CPRA are less known outside of the US and Canada. Despite these differences, we need consistent privacy practices across regions. Also, we found that larger companies are more likely to have a CPO, but privacy practices didn't vary much between regions. So to review some discussion and takeaways, our research shows areas for improvement. To review some of them, first of all, we need some methods to turn privacy questions into accurate code. Also, we should focus on automated legal or privacy requirement extraction, and better tools for agile development. And also, automated monitoring and compliance nudges are needed. About the educational takeaway, we know that we should cover advanced privacy topics separately from security, and also foster lifelong learning of dynamic privacy concepts is really necessary. And finally, online tools for privacy-preserving solutions are crucial. In conclusion, our study looked at privacy perceptions, practices, and behavior among SDLC team members, and we found significant gaps and area for improvement. In our future work, we will compare different United States and also check developers' expertise and explore how privacy is teaching at a school, both in computer science department and law schools. and thank you for your attention. If you have any questions.